Sound the alarm. Johnny Fish is on the prowl. Larger logs, it's just so much habitat. The Flathead Hotel. Look at that. Yeah. 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 That's what we need, folks, right there. Yeah. Woo! Big old yellow bellies. Yeah. Okay, we're up here in the heart of the center of this big brush jam, and it just looks so good. It's big chunky wood, all big, heavy diameter. You know, big diameter pieces of wood. It's no little drifty stuff piled up. Big gaps. You can see all them big gaps of water in between the heavy, larger logs. It's just so much habitat. The Flathead Hotel. I hope. Big bluegill. There we go. You can go straight down through the bottom lip too. Nice channel cat. All right, you want to pull him in? Get him in the boat. Nice long channel cat. Nice fish. Ha! He slapped you right in the leg. Alright, let her go here. Alright, we'll put that guy up in the corner where the brush jam meets the riverbank. Makes sense? What is it? Like it's a 100-pounder. Hey, come on. A real channel cat. Okay, that's number 2. We're gonna keep on going. Thanks. Killer. You ever seen that one before? So that's a big tree stump. It's solid, it's not floating. And I got old flimsy bob here set up on it. Right on the outside edge of this brush pile. Killer. Look at that. There's just kind of a crack in the log and I shoved it in there. It's kind of soft, yet the stump itself is real hard and firm, but I found a soft spot, some old sapwood or something to shove it down in there. It's only about 6 inches into the wood. But with the angle that fish has to pull down, if we get one on there, he can't pull it out of there. Yeah.
I'm telling you, there was
Turtle. Turtle. Look how bent that pole got. It don't look like he's on there now, but that pole looks bent, unless I had it tweaked a little. That rubber band's moving. Oh, it's got that nice, steady weight to it. Yeah, we thought we had a... This is that one that's out in the middle of the river on this, just stuck in that log. It's thundering to our west. That's great. We're gonna get caught in it. Probably on the ride back to the boat ramp. But we thought it had a fish on it. It was turtle pulling on it. It's so flimsy. It went all the way to the water. You guys seen it sticking up out of the ground about 6 foot. But a turtle bent it all the way down in the water. So like I said, I don't usually, this is the first time I've ever used these skinny little, it's like it's 3/4 inch pipe. And it's left over from a pool project, and from last year. So I grabbed them, and because I caught, like I said, I lost a couple of the 1 inch 1 inch poles last year in some high water, and so I short a few poles. Instead of going out and buying new pipe, I just grabbed some of these 3/4 inch pipes out of the attic of my garage. And yeah, after seeing that, I don't think they'd hold up on a big, anything over 20 pounds. I think they'd break it. We're gonna find out. Okay, here's a new technique I don't think I went over with you guys yet. That's why I drill holes in the pole periodically, so I can nail them to logs. And I could have just put a rubber band line off this and dropped it straight down. Out here on the edge of the brush jam, you can see mud silted in the brush right there, maybe. So it's pretty shallow up in there, which is fine. There's plenty of flatheads in there. But right where the boat's over, it drops off. Got about 8 foot of water here. So it goes from nothing, 2 foot, to about 8 foot in a short distance. But anyway, I just wanted one. I reached around in here with the pole, with another pole, and felt around down there. And about 2 or 3 foot under the water right here, there's a bunch of brush and sticks and hang-ups. But out here, there's nothing. So I wanted one out in deeper water, and he's set about 3 or 4 foot under the water. So that's pretty deep for a set line for me. So he's out here off the edge of the timber, and brush pile runs through here, the sunken timber, and then it drops off. So we got him out over the edge of it. Nice setup. Like I said, he's gonna be down pretty deep. I don't know, it's like 3 or 4 foot. Got a big slug of weight on there, probably just a big slug of lead. It's like I don't know, it's got to be probably 6 or 8 ounces of lead to keep him, and the lead's to hold him in place so he can't go 3 or 4 feet that way and get snagged up. Hopefully. I mean, he will anyway. You guys know how it goes. All right, we'll see. Nice. Get a shot over the side here, sweetie. All right, we got one on. It's on the big log jam. See what it is. Blue. Hooked in the corner. All right, here we go. Yeah! Dark. Not a channel. That's a channel cat. Woo!
Look at its fin.
Is it? Nah. That's a channel cat. Oh man. Alright, we gotta get him done. These bugs are terrible. Oh, bit my shin. Man, I think I got her through the skull.
It is a mess.
Alright, I got her loose. She got me. She's fresh. That line's only been set for about an hour. Yeah! Look at them big old meaty lips. Alright, it's going over. Woo!
Oh.
Yeah. Got one on that rubber band line. You see how that rubber band line's twisted and spiraled up? You up here on me or
Yeah.
both of us? You can see both.
Yeah.
Mr. Flathead. I'm gonna wait till his jaws, his mouth's turned just right where I can grab it. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Big girls. Nice little fish. It's pretty healthy. It's real healthy. Like it. All right. We're looking for a wall hanger. We're gonna let her go. Here we go. Yeah. So what was that? 3 or 4 fish, and last night caught that monster blue cat. Got that fat boy. We were sitting right over there. I can see that dark stump right on the bank. Probably not, but caught that big blue cat right in the middle of the channel. Just right in the middle of the channel. He's between that stump and the brush pile on a float. And I used just a piece of these floaties. I just cut off about inch and a half rings and weave my line through it. And it's cheap. It's a cheap way to make a floaty. You don't have to worry about losing a big, you know, $5 or $6, $8 corncob bobber, a big float, big enough to hold up a large perch. I just use them floaty pieces. If I lose it, I lose it. It's like 3 cents. And honestly, just this year, truthfully, I've found like 4 floaties. I'm near water so much, I find them all the time. Easy peasy. Slip knot. Done. Held her all night. Thanks. This one's across from the brush jam. It's the only one I'm gonna put over here. Whoa. So just try and stay out of that camera's lens. I got him kind of gill hooked, so we're gonna keep him. We'll take him. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna show you that big blue cat here in just a minute at the end of the show. I want to show you a couple clips real quick. It's kind of out pre-fishing this spot, scouting it out, you know, prowling around, looking for some fish. And yeah, so hey, anyway, the blue cat. So I'll show you a couple clips from 2 days before. So the blue cat, caught it after we set the lines. We usually set the lines and bait them, rodding real fish for about an hour. Depends on what time it is or if it's dark yet or whatever. We're rodding for real fish for about an hour, and then we go back around, check the line, see if we had any fish, and we check our bait. That's usually how I do it. But yeah, that hour of fishing, that's when I caught the blue cat, right before we went around and checked the lines the first time and went home. So yeah, it was a nice surprise, big fish. All right, yeah, 2 foot deep bobber on a big 5-inch, 6-inch, big long bluegill, one of those. Yeah, hey, appreciate it. We see you at the next spot. All right, doing some catfishing here. Got float rigs, big floaty, some lead, big green. What in the world? It's got to be a gar. Gar. Wouldn't let go of it. Whoa. But that's a garfish. Gonna find out here. Set the hook a couple times. I had a lot of line out. It's like dead weight. Yeah, that's a gar. He's just swimming right back in with it. I did this earlier with another gar. Been here about an hour. Had a couple bites. I think they've been gars. And got that gar right up to the side of the boat, and he just opened his mouth, let the fish go. You know how they are. He's up to the boat. It's like a blue cat. Right. He just came in like a wet noodle. Or a nice channel. A nice channel cat. Sweet. Yeah. Nice, healthy channel cat. Yeah. Ooh. Let mine pull. Big old blue. Got that fat boy. Woo! Yeah. Big boy. All right, come in close on, sweetie. Stay, just keep yourself between you and the light. Yeah. I'll deal with that in a minute. Set this up on the deck too. Shine it up at me. Shine them both up. Well, you seen that fight. He was that was on a bobber. That was in front of that biggest brush jam that we set lines on, and it was on a float, a piece of floaty. He was set about 2.5 feet, pretty much on the surface in the middle of the channel. It's about 20 feet from that big brush pile, but out in the middle of the channel. All right, we try and get her unhooked, and we let her go. It's hooked right in the fat in the corner of the mouth. So it's a true turn hook. They're tough to get out. She got wrapped up in the motor. Had to lift the motor up. You seen all that mess maybe? Yeah. All right, let's let her go. Hey, you guys need some mosquitoes? I got some if you need them, so.